Alright, what's going on guys, it's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the Striker 45 because I think was it last season or previously on season 4 towards the end, I dropped a nuke with the Striker 45. I would have full gameplay of the entire thing, but due to certain reasons my recording software just did not record it. I don't know what was the issue at that time, but I've been trying to fix my recording software. I don't know what's the issue, because if you guys know, I do use an Elgato 60s, so we'll see. You know, I've been trying to fix it as best as I can, but I just, you know, it's my laptop. I can't really do much about it unless I have to upgrade, but I'm not going to be upgrading for a while, so we'll see. But yeah, we'll focus more on the Striker 45. So the Striker 45 is actually one of the best weapons in hardcore, in my opinion, because I usually like using SMGs in hardcore, and then if I'm playing core, I'm obviously going to snipe with like a Gar 98, MK2, AX50, maybe an HDR, don't know yet. But yeah, the Striker 45 is just really something that dominates hardcore, and I feel like it's underrated. A lot of people just say SMG or what's called LMGs are better, like the PKM, the Bruin, like those LMGs that people use like in hardcore. But honestly, I think SMGs dominate because it has the movement speed. Instead of camping, you can run around, and I feel like you can tackle those LMG users. So that's just my opinion. But top 3 weapons in hardcore have to be, for me personally, it have to be the Striker 45 on top. It's like neck and neck between that and the Bison. So Bison probably number 2. You know, flip flop sometimes, and then like after that, it's probably maybe the MP5, MP7, like competing against the 3rd spot. So I feel like those are like the best SMGs in hardcore. All the other SMGs are irrelevant to me. Even the ISO wasn't even that good. I don't know why that was hyped. AN44, or like whatever the AN is called, I forget. That's not even that good either. It's whatever. But yeah, so Striker 45, the class setup I usually run, I'll give you guys my best class setup for it as well. This is just what I've got, and I also have the new variant that you get from the battle pass if you guys want to see it. I just obviously have Damascus on it, but it looks pretty decent to me, this variant. I mean, I have the dual swords as well. I don't know how to pronounce it, so that's why I say dual swords with Damascus on them as well. If you guys haven't, go check out that video on my channel too. But make sure you do leave a like on this video, and make sure you do subscribe. Help me grow as a content creator. We've gained a lot of subs. I think we're like at 390 right now, and that's actually really surprising to me. So hopefully we can reach 400 by the end of this month, and you know, help me keep on growing. So make sure you do leave a like on this video. And I know that there is like 52% or something like that, not 52%, more like 82% of you guys not subscribed, so make sure you do leave a like on this video and do subscribe. It helps me grow. But Striker 45, let's get back into it. So Striker 45, best class setup, here it is. It's a toss-up between like 2 attachments for me personally. But if you guys know, I always run the 45 round mags. I always run like 45 round mags. The 12 round mags isn't something for me. Maybe like in you know, core for sure, but when it comes down to hardcore, I feel like the 45 rounds dominate. And then I run sleight of hand always, just because I like to be fast paced. So that's just between me. You guys do not have to run sleight of hand. If you guys want, you can take off sleight of hand, definitely put on a sight, maybe run a laser if you guys want that extra sprint to fire speed, stuff like that, because there's a toss-up between 2 attachments for me. So we'll talk about that in a second. But Merc foregrip, I usually switch between Merc foregrip and Commando, depending if I'm not you know, if I need more movement speed, like particularly like when I mean movement speed or like recoil stabilization, it's just because it's a toss-up. I don't know why. It's like you do get more accuracy. Like if we compare the stats, you get more range with the Commando, and you do get more control, but you lose a little bit more mobility and accuracy. So that's why it's a toss-up between those. And then same thing, you guys don't have to run monolithic if you guys really don't care about the extra damage range or anything like that. For sure, take this off and run what is it called, F-Tag G5 EXO, because that's honestly a really good rear grip, just because of sprint to fire ADS speed. And if you look at the stats, they're really balanced all around. Sure, the damage is like, you know, you might say the damage is really low, but honestly the damage is really good. I think you basically one-shot people in hardcore, maybe a 1 or 2 shot, and honestly that is really good for this class setup. So that's what I would recommend. And you always have to have this 4mm stainless steel barrel, because the thing is, you get so much damage range and bullet velocity, recoil control. It's just so clean. There's nothing that competes against it. You know, there's no reason for the 300. There's no reason for the 150. Honestly, you just have to have that 400. I feel like this class setup is like, you know, basically non-existent if this barrel wasn't, you know, in the game. So this barrel basically makes this gun really good. So that's just between me. So this is like the ideal class setup if you guys are more of like a run and gun type user, and even if you want to take off the Merc foregrip, run on Commando foregrip. This would be like an ideal class setup. But for me, what I use, I sometimes take off the Commando foregrip, you know, and put on the monolithic, or I, you know, put on take off the rear grip and put on underbarrel. But I feel like this is more like an ideal class setup for me, just because I like to run and gun a lot. But yeah, that's the class setup I basically ran in this video. Maybe like, you know, slight differences, but I always have on the barrel, I always have the ammunitions, and I always run sleight of hand. It's just a toss up between the last two perks, but that's between you guys. You guys run wherever you want, because the thing is, some people don't like the sights on this and would like to run like a red dot, maybe like a GI mini reflex, monolithic, you know, something like that. But that's the ideal class setup. And then perk wise, I always run EOD, Ghost Am, T4, and Stims. And you guys can run whatever you guys want for your guys' secondary launchers, handguns, anything like that. I just have the dual swords equipped just for the little bit of mobility. But that's the class setup. So I'll quickly show the gameplay. It's not really like a full-on gameplay. The reason being is, like I said, my whole footage didn't, you know, record. So only recorded towards the end. So you guys are only going to see the end gameplay, and it kind of sucks, but at least I saved a bit of gameplay, and I still kind of want to make a video about it because I did drop a nuke, and I haven't dropped a nuke in a COOP minute. So for sure, I just want to record that so you guys know at least I have a nuke on my record. I've obviously dropped nukes before. If you guys did know, I already had the calling card. I had this calling card before I even dropped this nuke. So yeah. So just thought I'd, you know, make the video about this and, you know, just try to talk about it. But I'll show the gameplay, and then after that, you know, the video's over. So hopefully you guys watch through the rest of the video, and make sure you do leave a like on this video, and make sure you do subscribe. Helps me out as a content creator. So go watch the gameplay, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.
Your team has cargo containers. Tactical for watch. We're taking Charlie. This is Watchtower. We're on Bravo. We have a personal radar drone ready for escort. Got Bravo.